Good evening, YouTube. It's your boy Mac here. So, trying to stick to the schedule. So, this is one of the first videos doing on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Happy New Year to y'all. The last time I spoke to y'all was last year. Now we're in 2018. So, with that being said, I wanted this topic or video to be about New Year's resolutions. Do I really believe in them? Not really. But I'll give you my spill and what I think about New Year's resolutions, and those who do follow or are interested can comment in the comments below. Let me know what their New Year's resolution was and if there was something they're actually trying to stick to or actually do or not. So, okay, for me, there's this little thing on Facebook when you go into like doing your statuses to where like you can answer questions. And so one of the questions that I answered was, it said, what is your New Year's resolution going to be? And so I said to myself, trying to be all deep and, theoretical about it, was like, I'm going to finally be the best version of myself. Now, when I said that, I got a few likes for it. And I thought to myself, how do you do that? How do you become the best version of yourself? Like, at what point do you know that you're the best version of yourself? Like, this year, I'm going to be hitting the big 3-0, right? I'll be 30. And I'm like, oh man, it's caused me to look back in my life and be like, have I accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish thus far? Because it's kind of like the halfway point of my life, because the next 30 years I'll be 60, and then if I make it 30 years after that, I'll be dust. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, so to be the best version of myself. So for those that don't know, I work. I'm National Guard, so that's part-time military, and then full-time I work in law enforcement. So I can't tell you a lot of details about what I do and things of that nature because it's just, that'd be dumb. But I will say that other avenues have opened up for me within my department, and so I volunteered and went and participated in another division the other day, and just in doing so, it opened my eyes to so many other things about the department. I'm just like, man, now I really kind of like working here. Not to say I didn't like working there beforehand, but it's like, oh man, that level of pride was back. It's like, yeah, let's go out here. Hold on one second, guys. Want to say hi?
Hi.
Come here. This is my daughter, Lauren. Say hi.
Hi.
Daddy's doing one of his videos right now. What you need?
Can you help open this?
Do you want me to open your Swedish fish? Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye, Bubba.
Bye-bye.
So anyway, excuse me for that. So yeah, I got to participate in another department or a different division within the department, and I was just like, man, this gave me a proud, oh, this is what we really do. Go out there, get the bad guys, do all that other fun stuff. And it was just like, man. Now, for that, I feel like that ties into my resolution, because the best version of myself, if I'm not happy with my career, then am I really the best version of myself? That's like, if you're not happy with a certain aspect of your life, what are you doing to change that? So I feel like just taking that initiative to go volunteer on my off time to go, hang out with these guys says that. And so I say that to say, I looked up some of the most common resolutions, and number 1 was to stay active and stay fit. Number 2 was to lose more weight, and number 3 was to live more and travel more. And the thing is, I don't understand why once a year we got to make some kind of declarative statement to say, this is what I'm going to do this year. That's how I'm going to start this year off. This is my goal. No, if this is your goal, you might not make it to January 1st next year. You got to do this now. You got to live in the now, So I'm going to keep this short and just say, if you got a resolution, if you got a goal, if you got a dream or something you want to follow, put it to action now. Come up with a plan, an actual plan that's going to get you moving towards that, and then those steps in the right direction, and then act it out. Because at the end of the day, so many people will fall to the wayside with these resolutions because they got all year to measure up to it and then look back at last year and say, okay, well, did I complete that? But this is your life we're talking about here, So if it's your livelihood, if it's your career, if it's your relationships, hell, if it's just you smiling more or learning to play the guitar or something small, do it now. Because at the end of the day, tomorrow's not promised, and you don't want to sit and be bitter and look back and say, oh, I make all of these declarations that I'm going to do these things and never do them. Time is now. Let's act. So that's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate those who have followed and watched so far. My last week's video right now is sitting at about 15, 16 views, which isn't bad, I guess, for me as a channel, because I don't really have a lot of following right now. I'm trying to get up there. But I think with more videos, with more regularity, with more interest, and people actually liking and commenting, we can definitely turn this into an open forum, and maybe I could be the next big YouTuber. I don't know. Who knows? Definitely like to see Mackonreal, up there on like King Batch level, but Lord knows that's probably gonna be a while. So, that's all I got. Again, if you have any interests, you can follow me on Instagram at bmac388. You can follow me on Snapchat at bmac1962, or you can just Google me or Mackonreal, and my information will pop up with either YouTube's descriptions or in Facebook. So at this time, that's all I got. I appreciate y'all. Catch y'all next week. Later, YouTube.